Hey guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, September the 6th, 2011. This is Jennifer. I do come to you from Austin. If you guys have been watching the news, we've been having fires all around Central Texas. I've gotten a lot of emails and texts and Twitters, and I want everyone to know that my family is safe. We're not in an area that is currently in danger. But that we do know people that are affected, and if you are looking to help in any way, please donate to the Red Cross, because they'll help not only Central Texas, but people affected by storms and flooding and fires and natural disasters in other areas of the country as well. I was not hugely productive in my embroidery last week. I was really busy doing some other things and did not get as much embroidery done as I would have liked. But I did do a lot of drafting and a lot of designing. There are some new patterns that will be coming out before too terribly long, one of which I'm very excited to tell you about. If you guys follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you already know, or even my blog, you already know that I will be one of the designers, one of the 36 designers that will be participating in the Quilting Gallery's Christmas, hold on, Celebrate Christmas Quilt-Along and Super Deals for Quilters. I swear I just looked at it. I was like, I'm not going to forget. So I will be participating in that. You can learn all about that at quiltinggallery.com. Michelle runs that. She's fantastic. If you don't follow her on Facebook, make sure you follow her. You can get to all of her information from her website. If you're not familiar with Quilting Gallery and you love to follow a quilt blog, there is stuff every single day on Quilt Gallery, and she has great guest bloggers and great contests, and there's always some sort of giveaway or something going on there. I was a guest blogger years ago on Quilting Gallery, so you guys check it out. So there will be 36 different designers, and this quilt-along starts next week. You can do all of the blocks, or you can just pick and choose and do whatever you want from the blocks. There will be every technique you can imagine. There's every different style designer you can imagine, so who knows what all kind of fabulous stuff is going to pop up. So you guys watch for that. The interesting thing is that my date is October the 5th. So I will be posting a new pattern that is Christmas themed that will go along with this Christmas quilt-along on October the 5th. Now, October the 5th may sound slightly familiar to you guys because October the 5th is also the very first day of There and Back Again. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I have my Christmas pattern is done. It will be ready to post. There and Back Again will be ready to post. So there will be two brand new blocks. One of them will be mine, and one of them will be part of the group effort that's going on between myself and the other designers for There and Back Again. So that'll be really fun. But there'll be a lot of sewing going on here soon. Like I said, not a lot of embroidery. I did a few things. I was going to show you what I finished. I don't know where I put it. I am just about to start block 19. I was hoping to get through all the way through 20, but I didn't do anything over the weekend. I was really, really busy doing some other stuff. We were car shopping for my daughter, and it is the craziest thing in the world trying to find a used car that is not a piece of junk. It was interesting, frustrating, very time consuming, but in the end we found her a car that we feel like will be not only dependable but safe and last her a long time. So that's done. So now I can focus on all these other 6 billion things I also need to do. So I did not mention this before, but I am sitting in my design space. This is where I work when I'm drafting patterns or paying bills. I mean, this is where I keep my computer most of the time. My laptop sits here, and you can see I've got a fabulous Harry Potter poster right over here that my best friend Jules gave me, and I've got some Harry Potter fan art kind of stuff going on, and I haven't sat over here before because this has been hanging here for quite some time. Amber and Courtney, I actually hid this when you guys were here so you would not see it because we were still, you know, only 2/3 of the way done with the Project of Doom. Anyway, so this is where I design. You can see my laptop down here and all of my markers and tools and my wands. I have a collection of wands going on back here, so everyone should have at least one really good wand. This is the one that Hermione Jean gave me. For Doc's Muffin, this is one of the ones that I made from a branch. Mine is actually painted and then distressed, so it's a little bit different than the ones you've been doing. I have done some stained ones too, but this is the one I carry when I'm tonked. This one is one I actually learned to make at Phoenix Rising and from a lovely lady, and it's actually just a 1/4-inch dowel rod, and then it has beads that have a 1/4-inch hole just stuck on there, and this one has a slightly tinier, smaller hole, so these are just beads that make a really cool handle. And this one was the very first one I ever made that wasn't made out of a twig, and it is also a dowel rod, and then it just has like a little wooden cap on it. It's been painted. I made a whole bunch of different wands like this for Elena's 8th birthday. I made enough for every child, and there were a couple left over. They were all different, and they all had different handles. They all had different colors, and this is apparently the one that I ended up with because I've had it on my desk for many, many years now. So, like I said, wands. I got regular Ollivanders going on right here. So I've been cleaning out a lot of closets lately. If you guys follow me online, you know that I've made copious quantities of donations to the local Goodwill. And some of the things I found while I've been cleaning out closets are things that I don't want to get rid of, but I don't necessarily need anymore. So a couple of things I wanted to share, since I don't have anything new crafty to show you, is when my kids were little, we spent a lot of time, we still go to the library a lot, but we spent a lot more time at the library, especially in the summer, and they had their own library bags, and I made these for them many years ago. This was Gareth's bag, as you can see. So it's got a cat on this side, and on this side, Gareth really liked chickens when he was little. So this one has a chicken, and it has little, you can see its little feet are just rickrack that are stitched on, and then I stitched, yeah, he's just stitched on there. And so he's a little chicken sitting on books. I don't know why, he loved chickens when he was little. And this one was Elena's, also with the cat. And I don't know if you saw on Gareth's, but they both had a little pocket right here, and that was a little pocket with a button, and that's where they kept their library cards, so they could have their own library card and they wouldn't lose it, and it went in the little pocket. And the back of hers also has books. Now, you will see that my designing of books has improved greatly over the years. This is a floating book, so I probably intended to put this book on this side, so these, I don't know what I intended. All I know is she has a floating book on her bag, and I worked really hard not to have floating books in the Project of Doom, so, early bookcase blocks for me. Anyway, so I thought those were really fun. I'm thinking about just turning them into pillows or something for them so that they have their bag. They're not going to use these bags anymore. They're teenagers, but, you know, it's cool to see them. I also found something that a lot of my friends on here have already seen or have seen photos of. This bag I carried from 2006 until 2008, and I carried it everywhere, and I stuffed it full of all kinds of crazy things. And this bag made me lots of new friends when I went to both Lumos and Phoenix Rising. This was my Ravenclaw bag that I made before I went to Lumos, and there are pictures of this guy online. It has been used, it has been washed, it has been carried everywhere. So it's my own messenger bag design, which you can find on my blog, and then it has pockets, it's quilted, it's made of denim, so it's really heavy. I actually made this more or less out of stuff that I had around, so the fabrics don't all necessarily go together, but I loved this bag, and I carried it everywhere, and when I found it in the closet, I was just like, oh, my Ravenclaw bag. I haven't seen it in a couple of years just because it's been put away. So that was a fun thing to dig out while I was cleaning out closets. I thought you guys would enjoy getting to see that. And so hopefully this week we'll see my last, what am I doing, 19 and 20? Hopefully I'll get 19 and 20 done, get those embroidered. I would like to get completely done before the end of September. I have made myself not start piecing my blocks until they're all embroidered. I really, really want to, and I could piece the first 3 rows, but I won't let myself do it until I get the rest of the blocks done, because I know when I start, I'm really gonna want to not stop. So I will continue doing my embroidery and getting my titles done, and get my blocks pieced together so I can get my top done. This is gonna take a while to edit, and I'm not recording until 11 o'clock on Tuesday, which is really unusual for me. I almost always record on Monday, so I will get this edited and hopefully get it online before it's tomorrow. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic week if you are in Texas, and you're near the fires, please be safe. If you want to donate, again, to Red Cross, redcross.org. They're helping out families all over Central Texas. There are actually animal shelters helping out with the animals. So Austin Humane Society. There's another one I can't think of, but I will put a link to the other one that I can't think of off the top of my head. And just look around. Everybody's, there are all kinds of community organizations that are trying to help out right now. In the meantime, like I said, be safe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.